Alright, so this is to what extent does technology enhance or hinder academic success of American high school students? I'm Tyson Brent.
I'm Finn Fabric. I'm Will Colby.
One of our lenses was cultural and social advantages of technology in schools. Technology is a central part of life for the majority of students. Technology is used nearly 24 hours a day, from smartboards to digital clocks on the walls of classrooms. When people think of technology, they automatically think of cell phones. Parents want their child to be safe. One of those ways is for children to have phones. There are also tools for children to communicate with parents. 24% of K-12 schools have banned cell phones altogether. If schools ban cell phones, then they're taking away their parents' ability to communicate with their child and their ability to make sure their child is safe. Cell phones also offer many ways to access educational support. For example, there are many apps like Schoology that can help remind students of work and keep them up to date. Parents can also access these apps to help make sure that their students are doing what they need to do.
This slide is about the futuristic advantages of technology. And technology is becoming a major role for enhancing a student's education. As schools are implementing technology into classrooms, the impact that it has betters their future. It just makes it way better. So, in an article written by the University of North Carolina, conducted an experiment where they had kids take an online course versus a traditional course. A traditional course is just what we have here, like a regular classroom, and an online classroom is just homeschool basically. So the students who took the online course scored 20% better than the kids in a traditional school. Not only did they have more opportunities to be involved with each other and with the teacher, but they were intensively engaged with the course material over the entire week. So this means that the students were able to contact their teacher outside of school due to the technology, using email or stuff like that, and they could access the school information whenever they wanted, rather than a traditional school where you go home and then you have to wait the next day to do something else. And this is a great example of how technology enhances students' learning because it gives them 24 access to the material they need. This slide is about new opportunities for learning. Technology has become a major source for education in the school environment. With technology becoming more and more popular in classrooms, students have new ways to learn rather than traditional ways. One way a student can benefit from technology in a classroom is how open the internet is. So the internet gives us limitless possibilities. You could literally go online, search for anything, and you could find something. One way a student can benefit from this is how, students can also learn what sources are credible and what aren't. This is good because if you find something like Wikipedia and it was something a person wrote, it doesn't mean it's automatically right. So it teaches them what's right and what's not. This skill will come handy later in life when you have to present something to someone and you need to have the right information.
Economically, technology enhances a student's academic success. The cost effectiveness of the technology is determined by the cost of the technology and how effectively kids are using it in school. Technology cost depends on a number of different factors, including quantity and quality of the hardware purchases. When teachers use technology to enhance their lessons, technology is economically beneficial and it enhances the students' learning, therefore being economically effective. Institutional potential of technology is promising, especially in the light of the 21st century. Schools that provide technology to their students are able to enhance the academic success of children who come from a lower economic standpoint and are unable to access these learning tools at home. Overall, the initial investment of technology will be beneficial to the academic success of students, enough to become cost-effective as research has proven.
American high schools are starting to give computers like Chromebooks, MacBooks, or Windows to students for them to do schoolwork or access different school necessities. In an article called The Computer Delusion, it explained how former President Clinton really pushed to get computers in every classroom. One-to-one computers would make things so much easier. Computers provide necessities such as Google Docs, Google Slides, and other applications. Students would no longer have to worry about a classroom running out of Chromebooks and having to go to another classroom to get computers. Students, when they finish homework, would plug it in right away to charge. Parents could help. If students do not have access to Wi-Fi, computers would solve this problem because with the advances in technology today, most computers have personal Wi-Fi hotspots.
So this slide is about students coming together and teachers having a semi-easier job teaching. So technology creates a community that students can join in and speak their mind on. If students are assigned group work, they can create a Google Doc, for example, where they all can share their ideas and come together. This scenario helps a student later in life when they have to be social and collaborative with the person and with the real world. Technology creates a place where teachers can contact students, which allows them to gather information on what they're doing. Teachers can also take polls on how things are working for the students and see how it's easier than just handing out a paper to every single student and counting every single question answer. So this just summarizes technology as keeping it easy for everyone else and not having to count it or do the busy work for everyone. Yeah.
Schools are funded by federal, state, and local government, and each individual school district is funded by local property taxes and levies. 43.9% of a school's funding was generated by local property taxes. In order for schools to get local funding for technology, it has to be a top priority over everything else. Technology is a low cost per student in comparison to many other different items needed, such as staff, security, transportation, and building maintenance. Overall, technology would be very affordable for schools.
Cyberbullying is a growing problem in the U.S., and experts realize that. The fact is, cyberbullying is a problem that starts with technology, but it can also end with technology. There are anti-cyberbullying websites that can provide help. There are cyberbully police that you can contact if something is wrong. You can contact authorities and they can use technology to track them down. Cyberbullying can cause students to feel unsafe at school and affect their learning ability. With technology, the problem can be solved. Just a reminder, no one is forced to post something that can end up hurting them. It is all a choice, and technology is not all to blame, but in these cases, students can use technology to get the help they need and end the problem.
So in schools, teachers teach out of outdated textbooks, but with technology, you could find anything you want up to date. So if you're looking for something to do that the teacher put in the textbook, but it doesn't make sense to you, you could look up online and find anything you want pertaining to that idea. There are new ways on doing tasks more efficiently rather than the old ways. That is it.
In the U.S., a large percentage of new economic opportunities for employment are based around technology. The intro of technology into the classroom increases a student's ability to gain and to excel in the tech era. Employment of technological jobs has been growing 2.5%. Social media, website productions, and technology innovations are just a few of the new jobs being accessed. The future structure of economy will continue to grow around the development of new technology, and when schools are able to provide technology for all students in the classroom and at all economic levels, they increase the students' ability to acquire those skills even if they don't have technology at home.
So our solution, just overall, schools need to use technology in classrooms if they strive to be successful. Through every lens presented to technology shows to enhance the academic success of American high school students. Culturally and socially, technology opens up a wide variety of new beliefs and views that aren't seen without the internet. It also creates an equal learning field, allowing all students to have the same academic ability in terms of internet access. Futuristically, technology will continue to grow and evolve and change for the better of humanity. The job market will continue to grow around technology in the new technological era. Economically, it is cost-effective and beneficial that students have access to technology in schools. Technology will prepare students for future jobs that will continue to open up with the evolution of technology. Overall, technology will enhance far greater than hinder academic success in American high schools. Thank you.
Okay, 3 questions for you guys. So the first question's for Tyson. In the future, what change would you make to your group norms, and how would you expect that to improve your team presentation?
Our group norms were pretty good this time. They covered a lot, but I think we should really just be more strict on our group norms and act more upon that, because we could improve a lot with what we did this time. Like, we could be more strict on our time management group norm, and we can just be more strict to make sure that we're not getting off task as much as we did, or not just overall staying on task and just trying to get this done, because it's essential to be on task for this presentation.
Thank you. Finn, what was the strongest counter argument to the solution or conclusion your team identified, and why?
It was probably the point that Tyson made about cyberbullying and how it can be solved with students just not posting stuff or just not taking into account that kids are saying stuff to them. And I thought Tyson made a really good point, and that was the biggest counter argument I thought we had.
Thank you. And last, Will, describe an argument from one of your peers' individual reports that made you think differently about your team's solution or conclusion.